My boss asked me to cover for him one night. Now I'm being investigated by the FBI. I never expected my life to spiral like this over something as simple as covering a shift. Back then, I worked nights at a private data center in Colorado. The building was practically a fortress, concrete walls, 24/7 surveillance, 3 layers of badge access. It felt like overkill for a bunch of computers. But we were told the clients were high profile. Financial institutions, tech companies, maybe even government contractors. We weren't supposed to ask questions. My job. Sit in the security room, monitor the feeds, log maintenance, check doors. That's it. My supervisor, Marcus, was a strange guy, smart, no doubt. He'd worked there over a decade, knew every circuit and hallway like the back of his hand, but he didn't talk much, didn't mix with the rest of us. The kind of guy who always seemed like he was hiding something, but it was too boring to care until one night, everything changed. It was a Thursday, rainy, cold, came in around 6 p.m. as usual. Marcus pulled me aside before I even got to the break room. He looked pale, eyes darting around like he thought someone was following him. Thought maybe he was sick or drunk, but his voice was calm. "Listen," he said, "I need you to do me a solid. Just for tonight." He told me he'd be in the building, but he didn't want anyone knowing. Wanted me to clock him out in the system. And if anyone asked, say he went home early. I asked, why would I do that? He said it was a personal issue. Something about a custody battle and avoiding his ex-wife's lawyer who might subpoena his work records. It sounded messy, but kind of believable. I mean, I've heard weirder excuses. I hesitated. He leaned in and said, "I covered for you last month when you had food poisoning. Remember that?" I nodded. "Then help me this time. I promise it's nothing shady." So I said yes. Biggest mistake of my life. I logged him out at 11:05 p.m. just like he asked. But about an hour later, I got a system notification. Camera 14 in subsection C was offline. That never happened, not unless someone did it manually. I checked the feed. Nothing. Just static. Then the hallway sensor tripped. Motion detected in zone C3. That's where the restricted backups are. Very few people have access. And one of them was Marcus. I grabbed a flashlight and headed down the door to subsection C was wedged open with a screwdriver. I remember thinking, why wedge a door that automatically locks? Inside, it was eerily quiet. The usual humming of servers was gone in one section, completely powered down, and then I saw it, Marcus. He was wearing gloves and crouched near one of the secure racks, disconnecting hard drives and packing them into a black Pelican case. I froze. He turned, saw me, and didn't even look surprised. "Just annoyed you weren't supposed to come down here," he said. "What the hell are you doing?" "It's not what you think," he answered. "I'm not stealing. I'm exposing them." "Exposing who?" He didn't answer, just mumbled. Something about encrypted logs, black budgets. Offshore accounts like some paranoid manifesto. He said this was bigger than the company. Bigger than the government? "Do you know what they store in here?" he asked. "You think it's just banking data?" "Think again." Told him I didn't care. I'm not part of this. I want to know. I turned to leave. He didn't. "Follow," just said. "If you tell anyone, they'll come after both of us. Think about that." I ran back to the control room and hit the silent alarm. The police arrived 10 minutes later. By then, Marcus was gone. And when I say gone, I mean gone. Not in the building, not in the parking lot. Nowhere. All he left behind was the wedge he used to jam the door. And a single USB drive on the floor. Like he wanted us to find it. But that's not even the crazy part. The officers didn't treat me like a witness. They treated me like a suspect. They asked why I disabled the cameras. That's why I logged Marcus out. Why my security badge was used to enter the restricted area. I told them everything. That I didn't know what he was really doing. That he tricked me. But by morning, I was being questioned by 2 men in suits, federal agents. Agent Hall and his partner said the data center had recently been flagged by Homeland Security. Apparently it was hosting mirrors of data used in international surveillance, ops financial tracking, wire transfers, deep web encryption logs, stuff way beyond my pay grade. What? Marcus had stolen could compromise several federal investigations. They asked me, "Did Marcus recruit you? How much were you paid?" I actually laughed and told them I lived paycheck to paycheck, driving a 15-year-old Honda and eating instant ramen most nights. I wasn't in on anything. But they didn't seem convinced. Then they showed me the access logs. Every digital trace pointed to me, my badge, my credentials, my fingerprints. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a favor, it was a setup. The following days were a blur. I was put on administrative leave. They took my laptop, my phone. I had to hire a lawyer on a security guard salary. No one would tell me what was on the USB drive. I only know they sent it to a classified lab in DC. Marcus, still gone. He'd quit via email the next morning. No one's seen him since. The cops can't find him. The feds say he used burner phones, cash withdrawals, no social media. It's like he planned his disappearance for months, and I'm left behind to deal with the wreckage. One night, around 3 a.m., I heard someone knock at my door. Not a loud knock, just 2 soft taps. I live on the 3rd floor. No one ever comes up that late. I didn't open the door. Just peeked through the peephole. No one there. But I found a folded piece of paper on the floor. One sentence, typed, "You should have kept quiet." No signature, no fingerprints, just that message. Since then, I've moved, changed my number, deleted every trace of myself from the internet. But I still feel like someone's watching. And here's the worst part. I don't even know who the enemy is. Marcus, the government, someone else entirely. All I know is this: one small lie a favor for your boss can spiral into a nightmare that destroys your life. I don't know if I'll ever be free of this, but if you're listening, please, don't ever trust someone just because they seem harmless. Sometimes the most dangerous people are the ones sitting right next to you, quietly planning your downfall.